I think first the regulators play a big role and have played a big role in enabling M-Pesa since 2007. We just turned 14 a couple of days ago because we started in March 2007. But it's how open the regulators have been. We work with them every single time. There's no product and service that we launch without the regulator. We actually have discovered that it is better to, even on the concept stage, to engage the regulator. A lot of people see the regulator as somebody who wants to stop, but actually regulators want to understand your business to be able to protect customers, to be able to look at whether there are systemic risks in the product and services that you look at. Regulators actually have a lot of value and add a lot of value when we've engaged with them in terms of their insights. We are commercially driven. We're about transforming lives, but the regulator looks at it from a big and broader scope. They interact with other regulators across the world. So they do add a lot of value on this. And I'll give an example of the governor in Kenya, Dr. Njoroge, and how he led this approach when COVID started. He was a big proponent of lowering fees, of zero-rating transactions. And for 9 months, we saw that impact. And what he said actually has driven a lot of people into financial inclusion because of some of the actions that he actually led. So, I mean, you have to give credit to the openness in which the regulator has. Another benefit of work with the regulators is like in Kenya, late last year in November, actually in December, the regulator announced principles of pricing of mobile money. It's the first time a regulator has put principles that they're going to evaluate us on. And the first one is on customer centricity. This is a regulator saying, I want you guys to focus on the customer. The second one is transparency and disclosure. This is where it's about use of data as well as pricing, being very transparent in pricing. They've brought the issue of fairness and equity. They've brought the issue about competition and choice for customers. And they've brought the issue about affordability. So you're seeing a regulator being more proactive and actually engaging the industry for the betterment of the communities in which you operate. So I do give the regulator a lot of props, and I think it's really important. And we do see regulators, whether it's through the AFI Association, but we're really seeing regulators coming up and saying, how can we make cross-border transactions much more seamless? If I go to Uganda or Tanzania, I should be able to use mobile money. If it's a business, can they move cross-border? Can we lower the cost? So we're beginning to see the regulator playing a really critical role in enabling and driving fintech and mobile money across the continent.